not prepared!
Welcome to another video, guys. Today I'm gonna teach you how you can max out on the reward track and farm gold super easily in Hearthstone. If you're wondering, yeah, chat made me shave my beard, so you might want to check out the video if you still haven't. But yeah, let's concentrate on the video at hand. Hope you enjoy what I'm doing, and if you do, a like and a subscribe would really be awesome. Now let's jump into it. As you can see, I'm already way ahead on the rewards track, and I'm one of the first people that actually got these super amazing cool skins. And they are really awesome. Farming gold in Hearthstone has never been easier than it is right now, and we have mercenaries of all modes to thank for that. Before you guys click away, I know mercenaries is probably not everyone's cup of tea, but it's really worth it for you to actually abuse this little method. All you gotta do is go into mercenaries and just start a PvE fight. That's literally all it takes. Like, you go to the barons, and you even could pick the normal variant if you want, but if you at least slightly care about mercenaries, it's probably better for you to just pick up the heroic mode, because it's pretty easy to beat anyway. We're picking the first possible bounty, which is Ferocious Quillboar. You just choose that. Pick one random party, doesn't even matter. Currently this is one of my not maxed out ones, but you're probably gonna have to work with a lot more basic comps in the beginning if you haven't played mercenaries before. You click choose, lock it in, and you just head on down to the first fight. From here on out, basically you gotta AFK for as much as 30 minutes in order for you to gain a ton of XP. What does ton of XP mean? If you have the reward track and you already passed level 75, the max amount of XP you are gonna get after 30 minutes of waiting here would be 202. So getting 202 experience just for doing basically nothing can really stack up. Personally, I'm always at the computer doing all kinds of stuff. Either editing videos or just mindlessly scrolling through social media and stuff like that. Or just playing other games on my computer. And in the background, I have Hearthstone AFK farming me gold like this, which helped me achieve above level 100 already. Right now, the important part about AFK mercenary farming is you actually gotta come back in time or you're not gonna get any experience at all. If you remain into the game and you wait for 30 minutes in-game, after those 30 minutes the game will close, and if you don't come back into the next 30 minutes, you will receive no XP whatsoever. However, if you get back on time before those total of 60 minutes passes, you will get the maximum amount of XP that way. You could also, however, just close the game after you've entered a bounty and come back before 30 minutes passes. This again is pretty important, because if you come back over the 30 minutes mark, you're again not gonna get any experience back. So a cool little trick for you here would be to set up a timer and do it for, let's say, 28 minutes. I click play on the timer, and when this time passes, I know it's time for me to get my rewards, which would be 202 XP. Personally, I prefer the method where Hearthstone stays open, because that makes it a lot more safer for you. But if you don't want to be clogging up your computer with Hearthstone running, you could just Alt F4 and come back before the 30 minutes passes since you've closed the game. Because like I said, if you come back after that, you're just not getting any XP that way. Back in the day, it was different. Back in the day, if you didn't come back on time, the game would just scrap the run and it would give you 70% of the XP like that. But in this case, it doesn't work like that anymore, so you gotta be a little bit more precise. You could even be doing this AFK farming tip from your phone, and again, you could just start the run and close the app, but again, you gotta come back on time before the 30 minutes pass after you've closed the game, because if you don't come back on time, you're just not getting any XP that way. Personally, the thing I do is I always leave Hearthstone open on my computer, and even when I have to go outside, let's say go shopping or to the gym or stuff like that, I open up my TeamViewer app and actually log into my computer and finish the run from there, so I don't drain that much battery on my phone, starting Hearthstone and stuff like that. In this way, I really rarely miss out on the XP, because I always try to get back before the total of 60 minutes passes. But yeah, in the end of the day, it's up to you which method feels more convenient for you, and trust me, with this method you are just gonna be able to really remain free to play in Hearthstone, and you will never have to complain about Hearthstone being pay to win anymore. It never was. A quick convenient tip for you to be using when doing this tip is you can actually click on this button and the game will place the first 3 mercenaries you have in your hand, and you can organize your party so you can have the mercenaries you want each fight. We just click here, and as you can see, these 3 now are gonna be in this order on the board. I like to click on the things beforehand, but you don't really need to. And just leave it like that, and you can literally Alt F4 and come back when the time has come. Or you can just leave it AFK like this, which is gonna give you a little bit more wiggle room if you don't manage to be as precise. Anyway, let's wait for this timer to end, and I'll be back to show you that this will give you 202 XP. Again, if you have the reward track, and also if you have passed level 75. With this tip, you're probably even gonna be able to max out the reward track without even buying the Tavern Pass. But yeah, that way it's gonna take you a few more weeks. Okay, so there's that timer telling me it's time for me to reap my rewards. I just click fight, wait for it to battle out, and that's all it takes for you to be farming mindlessly tons of extra gold that way. Okay, that wasn't so bad now, was it? 202 XP for no work at all. Clicking and joining into the next fight as soon as possible, because you are not getting XP in these screens. You gotta be in an actual fight for the XP to start ticking. Picking the next one. For those of you who knows what Mercenary does, I could have picked this one. Would get me faster to end boss, but in this video I don't really care about farming the bosses, I care about farming the XP. We click fight again. And rinse and repeat. I click on my timer, click the play button, and that is all it takes for you to be getting tons of extra gold, like literally tons, chat. Okay, we do this, that, and that's a one-turn kill again. For those of you wondering how much gold you're gonna be getting this way, basically 202 XP per 30 minutes, that is 404 in 1 hour, and multiply that for the amount of hours you plan on doing this. For me, I honestly probably do this 12 hours a day at least. I know it sounds silly, but it's just a part of my daily routine at this point, and as you can see, that is at least 3 levels per day, aka 150 extra gold from your normal day-to-day Hearthstone. Like, that is just from farming mercenaries this way. You could even take it to the extremes. You could even add 4 extra hours like that, like every single waking moment. But it's just a game, chat, and also you don't really need to go super hardcore on it. Like last reward track, I managed to reach level 400 like literally 1 month before the reward track ended. So I had 1 entire month of not having to literally even play quests. Like, I could have just let him burn if I wanted to, but I was just completing him because I was still playing Hearthstone, you know? But yeah, guys, this is basically the tip. This will really skyrocket your economy in Hearthstone, and you will not have to worry about not being able to craft all those cool decks you see every time. Like, if you are complaining about Hearthstone being too expensive, this is literally the way to go. Like, you don't need to spend money, this is all it takes, honestly. Again, you can do this without having the reward track. Instead of 202 XP, you're gonna be getting 168, if I'm correct, for the 30 minutes mark. So that is still quite a lot of extra XP for you to be farming on your day-to-day basis. And you will probably still be able to reach level 400 that way as well, if you really go hard at it again. But yeah, that's basically it for this video, guys. Hope it helps you farm that reward track nice and easily and really max out your gold potential. Thanks for watching, I'm Kris05, and I'll see you in my next video or stream.